So Google released some new features this week for Google Slides. These are available to the public first, and then they'll be available for school accounts pretty soon. The first one's a pretty simple one that your students may want to use when they are presenting. So I'm in presentation right now, and I'm going to hit the present mode to go full screen here. And when you do this, at the bottom of the screen, you now have a laser pointer. And this would just allow the presenter to highlight specific information on their slides as they're going through this. Nothing fancy, but it does allow you to bring your audience's eye to a specific point. So that's the first new release. And the second new release is the ability for your audience to ask questions during your presentation. It's similar to today's Meet, but it does it within Google Presentation. So if I go to Presenter View right now, it'll pull up this window that says Audience Q&A. And I can click Start New. And when I do that, I'm given a URL right here that will appear on top of my presentation. And your audience will see this, and it will allow them to enter questions digitally during your presentation, which then you can come back to and answer when the time is done. So on the student side now, you enter that URL, and when you do that, this window pops up where you can ask a question. And so you have two options. Since you're logged into your Google account, or your students are, they could ask it as themselves, or they could ask anonymously. And of course, there's a danger with that you could get something that is inappropriate, so just be aware that could happen. But as you type in your question here, and hit Submit, the presenter can then go back to their presenter view, and you'll see the list of questions. And if you choose to, you can post those questions on the screen. You can then address them to your class. This is probably not something kids would do a lot, because usually questions would just come live. But if you were ever presenting to an audience, or you were at a conference, or doing something where you didn't necessarily want to stop your presentation, this is a good way to gather those questions in the middle of it.